Hi, I'm Peter, and this is the Peter on Health channel. This video is called Bobby Crimo is the latest U.S. Rampage killer. This video is so you can see he's in the news right now, and the news is still talking about him. He did that Rampage killing at the July 4 festival in Highland Park, Chicago. Um, if you're here to learn about Bobby Crimo, you can move along because what I'm going to do is akin to this. So let's say I wanted to discuss San Francisco, and I started with where I used to live in the early '90s on this corner in this apartment building on I don't know whatever floor it was. And you're like, well, what does that tell me about San Francisco? It's just like talking about Bobby Crimo without putting him in the context of U.S. Rampage killers. So what I'm going to do in this video is step back, right? Step back. Ah, there's San Francisco right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we'll start with a list of Rampage killers. This is a Wikipedia page. List of Rampage killers in the United States. And look at there. It just got edited recently, July the 4th, in the last couple of days. Bobby Crimo has made the list. He's got 8 victims. I thought there were 7. I guess one extra person must have died in the hospital, and 46 wounded. So he's now on the list. I got 2 other lists. List of school massacres and list of rampage killers in the workplace. So this is general rampage killers. I don't think this is workplace. This is like out in the public. So basically, Wikipedia has divided the idea of rampage killing between school, the public life, and work. And but what is common among them all? Okay, well, there's a gun, and they're using in the modern way they use a semi-automatic rifle. And you know, a lot of the media is like making it all about the rifle. But as you're going to see in a second, these killings go back to the 1800s. So people have been wanting to do these massacres long before there was assault rifles. On the other hand, I will say, if we could just magically get rid of all assault rifles and they could use a BB gun like we have, where you have to load one pellet at a time, Crimo wouldn't have been able to get 70 rounds off. He might have got 5 or 6 rounds off before people climbed the fire escape and tackled him. So, you know, in terms of victim count, the weapon works. In terms of getting rid of this crime altogether, forget about it. Forget about it. So anyway, what I want to do in this video is just show you that, and the takeaway from this video is we've had this idea of rampage killings where the shooter is trying to kill as many people as he can. It's a male thing, as he can, usually with an automatic rifle. And he doesn't know the victims. The victims are random. He doesn't care. He's just trying to get a body count of anybody that he can, and he doesn't even know them. Okay, so that's what a rampage killing is. All right, so we go back in time. This is U.S. rampage killings. And it starts in 1863. And there's a smattering, like till we get to 1987. There. So we just, you know, scroll down about 50 rows. And then from 1987 until the present day, it's every year, it's every 2 years, it's 3 times a year, it's twice a year, it's 4 in there, it's whatever, until we get to Bobby Crimo. This is normal news for us now. This is rampage public killings. Look at school shootings. Same thing in the United States, 27, blah, blah, blah. Now we get to 1987, and it's happening Columbine and this, and Virginia Tech, and blah, 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 blah. All right, let's look at workplace, same thing, 1987. So something happened in 1987 in the US about rampage killing.